Good morning.
This board is pretty standard. It's regular camber, so it has this shape, so your contact points are at the tip and the tail.
Wasn't honestly sure what to expect. My experience with a board of this shape, style, stiffness was that they could be a little hard to control and that I might have to work on it. But I have to say today, in the conditions I rode it, which were all powder, about at least 5 inches of fresh from the start, I was really blown away. This board was a great ride.
It's a really stiff board. This is an all-mountain board. It's meant for powder mainly, and which is actually it's really good for. This board carved really well when there was just a couple of inches of snow on the top. Unfortunately, we don't have 2 feet of powder, but I'm imagining that if this board had a foot of powder underneath it, it would ride like a Cadillac.
I would say it's a special purpose board or purpose-built board for powder. For the conditions today, it was perfect, and I had a lot of fun on it.
I would recommend this board for intermediate to advanced backcountry riders or big mountain riders. I wouldn't really recommend it for a real all mountain board or, yeah, obviously not a park board.
I would say I gave this board an 84 overall, and that is trying to be, as straight as possible, because I'm not the typical rider who would ride this board, but I gave it an 84 because it was definitely your average, free ride board.
So I gave it an overall shred cred of 90. I think if you did have this thing in the backcountry and a bunch of pow, it would be bitchin', it would be tons of fun. It's exactly the kind of board you would want.
Shred cred, I gave this board a 95. I gave it a 95 because it was a fun board, it was a predictable board. That's probably the one key word I would say for this is it's predictable. Because there's no gimmicks or rocker or anything, it does what you expect a traditional snowboard to do. So it turns when you want to turn, stops when you want to stop. Don't have to have a special riding style for it.